For over 16 years, there has been war in northern Nigeria. I repeat, for over 16 years, there has been war in northern Nigeria. The Nigerian government has spent trillions upon trillions of naira fighting insecurity in the north. Money that we are supposed to use for development, we are using to fight insecurity. Now, nobody can stop insecurity in northern Nigeria. Tinubu cannot stop insecurity. Yes, the US, United States, cannot stop insecurity going on in the north until the people decide that they want an end to insecurity. That is when it will stop. If you bring Jesus or Muhammad, nobody can stop insecurity. Don't let anybody come and promise you within 6 months we will stop insecurity. Insecurity is local. If the locality, the people in the locality want insecurity to stop, it will be easier for the government. Yes. Now every now and then, today Boko Haram killed 100. From Monday till today Saturday, Boko Haram ISWAP, they have killed more than 600 people. 600 people. That is why I have been calling for southern Nigeria. Please, let's not waste our time. Politicians, those in government, let's spend our time looking on how we can develop the southern part of this country, because the north is not ready. Politicians in northern Nigeria, they have nothing to offer. They only use insecurity to negotiate for power. Take away Sharia, take away religious extremism, take away insecurity. What do northern politicians bring to the table? Is it capacity? Is it competence? What would they bring to the table? In terms of education, Southerners are ahead. In terms of leadership, Southerners are ahead. People that build companies from the scratch, Southerners are ahead. What do these Northerners bring to the table? That is why we must find a way. See, me, I don't like Tinubu, but one thing he has done that makes me like him is that restructuring aspect. Restructuring. Forget about good governance. Nobody can fix the country. Those that go to Sunday and pray every day for Nigeria, how far? You have been praying for Nigeria since how many years? How far? Stop practicing witchcraft. God has given us the ability to take decisions that will better our lives as human beings. We need to use our brain. Nothing is going to stop it. See, under Tinubu, Tinubu's regime has been the worst when it comes to insecurity. Worse than Buhari, worse than Jonathan. You want me to blame Tinubu? Okay, under Tinubu, he could not fix insecurity. Now, what do these people want? Ask yourself this question. If Peter B were to be there, I support Peter B. If he were to be there, would they stop killing? Because their agenda is to Islamize the country, and Peter B will not agree. Therefore, they will continue in what they are doing. What is the agenda of Boko Haram and ISWAP? The agenda is to Islamize the country. Now, the politicians will not key into that agenda because it will help them latch onto power. It will help them hold political power. They will promise them, if we get into power, we'll push for Islamic agenda. So those will be working for them. So no matter what Tinubu does, every now and then you will deploy this person to this place. Our Nigerian security architecture cannot protect Nigerians. You know, these politicians, truth know their mouth. They cannot protect Nigerians. They don't have rapid response squad. In the north, you know say for north, now desert. How many soldiers do we have to respond quickly to threats? Bandits go enter a village. They go operate for 15, 16, 17 hours. They go start fasting, end their fasting. In communities that they have killed, they will start fasting. After they keep people finish, they will stay there for days. Yet the Nigerian army cannot protect the people at quick response, rapid response. Like if they are attacking us now, we can call on the army to come and repel. It is near impossible because our security architecture has been compromised. No matter what Tinubu does, I have said it. If it is good governance, forget good governance. Nobody can fix Nigeria. It seems people don't understand. The way that we can fix Nigeria if we restructure Nigeria. Restructuring Nigeria, small by small. I would have said, let us divide the country. No, let us use our brain. You see, if you are dealing with the Fulani, you need to be circumspect. I looked at the way Tinubu dealt with them. Tinubu became an underdog. Buhari was confused. Buhari did not want to show himself as let me not show Tinubu that I don't want him to be. Let me just play indifferent. The last election, Buhari played indifferent. Anybody that emerge. Yes, if it were Lawan, a Fulani person, his fellow Fulani, he would have fully supported. But because it is Tinubu, at the first stage, they didn't want to give Tinubu that presidency. He found his way. He played them at the primaries. Amechi, you see Amechi in the ADC, came second. They wanted to put Ahmed Lawan, but somehow Tinubu became an underdog. They didn't want to favor him. They wanted to silence him. He played that game, slow with them. He now followed their Muslim ticket. You know that if you present Muslim ticket, every of their hair will be standing. They will stand. That's how Erufai. Hey, this guy is bringing Muslim ticket. Yes, so. And he's putting Shetima as vice president. Yes, he's the person. They are not choosing Tinubu because they love Tinubu. They are choosing Tinubu because of their agenda. I told you that both the politician in government house, both the professor in the class, both the religious leader in the mosque, And both the one in the bush and the Amajiri on the road, they are the same thing. They are the same thing, playing different positions to achieve a particular agenda. What is the agenda of is? I've said it. It is to Islamize the country. So no matter who comes, if you go against their Islamization agenda, they will still pull off this their insecurity left, right, center. Our Nigerian military, they are trying, They are trying. You know what Sambisa is like. I know that our command and control is being infiltrated by these people. And sometimes you don't know what to do. Let me tell you something. In Nigeria today, different cabal, different agenda. You go to the northeast, inside northeast, people with their different psychology. You go say, Shana Nigeria with day. Are we sharing? You look yourself, look if somebody in that northeast. Are we in the same country? Are we moving to achieve the same aim? People are having they are facing different agenda, different cabal. So it is hard for you to bring this Nigeria together and push for a unified goal. I said it before that if we had two presidents, one president of Northern Nigeria, president of Southern Nigeria, you see that Southern Nigeria will have developed faster than it is now. If we had separate presidents, I'm telling you, but somehow we are locked up with these people and they are dragging us behind, dragging us back. Look at the news, everything you hear, almost all the tragedy you are hearing is in Northern Nigeria. All the tragedy. What will pay me the most is that instead of them to protest against the killing, they are protesting against the killing of a Persian, another person in another country, because of religious rubbish or religious nonsense. They are killing you, your Boko Haram, they are killing you, you will not protest. And I gave up. I said, we need to cut off these people from sensitive positions in the country. Because if you put them in those sensitive positions, they would amount to nothing. Look at Nuhu Ribadu. I know say that 2027 postulation, that prediction that is going to be the anointed of Asiwaju Ribadu, it don't change. It don't change. The guy has shown his true color. They go manage him within the capacity. They go push him, go Adamawa. They go push him. It don't change. How do you know this thing, Christian? I want to think like a politician. I want to be in their shoes. I will say, if I were in his shoes, what would he have done? What has he done in the past? How has he handled such issues in the past? Yes, I will be thinking in those ways and manners. Because as it is now, one Nigeria will destroy you as a Yoruba person. One Nigeria is aimed at destroying your culture and heritage. The people that carry one Nigeria on their head, they have an agenda. They don't want development. They don't want progress. They want them to just take over your land and also dominate you. And they'll start using all those their theocratic kind of government. Because why is it that we cannot stop this ISWAP, these bandits and terrorists in northern Nigeria? It's because they are getting cooperation from even international organizations. We don't know what is coming upon us. So we think that we are with human beings. I have come to alert you. I have said it. Southerners should come together, build a policy together. This is our state police. We have almost the same blueprint, security blueprint, economic blueprint, industrial blueprint. Let us work together. You know what I'm saying? Work together. Let's take, for instance, now we have Biafra, because many people are going for Biafra. Let's have Biafra. It is you have Biafra, you have Oduduwa, and you are not having that like unity. Yes, because you see the things that our politicians are planting, the hatred they are planting amongst us. Igbo hate Yoruba. That is not necessary for our survival. The necessity for our survival is for us to face a common enemy, which is invasion from the Fulani. You see, they believe that it happened in Turkey. They succeeded. And they believe it can happen. They did it in Kwara. They succeeded. They believe it can happen. So if we are divided, they will take you one by one. These people have sponsors and backers. Though. Don't let anybody deceive you. Okay, should be America. We can't help us for Christian genocide. Ever since America entered Nigeria, they don't kill more people than this. Since January, since when they entered Nigeria, they have killed more people in a space of time than they used to before. When I tell you that US cannot save you, the only thing US can do is to put them on their toes. That's the only thing US can do. To make them shiver. They are running helter skelter, trying to survive, trying to do this and that. That's what they are doing. You can see the coordinated killings. The uprising, the killing have skyrocketed. I trust Tinubu, if you like, in northern Nigeria. Kill yourself, destroy yourself. It will not stop him from returning for a second term. And why I'm still supporting him, I have not started criticizing Tinubu now, is because I have a dream. I have something to tell you, that if this man gets second term, all these things people are doing, there are some things he doesn't want to do now because it is just first term. Just like Soludo, in his first term, he was playing with the IPOB and the sit at home. He did not say anything. When he can't enter second term, he can't balance finish. He can't tell them, say, this Monday that I come, I'm locking this market. for 1 week. If you observe this sit at home, I'm going to be tempted to lock you for 2 weeks, or I won't destroy this place and build something else. Because he got his second term. He knows that he is there for second. Nobody is going to sabotage him. So that's why I'm waiting. You people are showing your color. I don't know who I'm addressing, but I know that Northerners, the best thing for you to do is to make sure that you solve your crisis, because Tinubu's second term, okay, let's just leave the rest for the rest. But as for me, Southern Nigeria needs to step up. Tinubu cannot solve that insecurity. Don't try and tell me Tinubu has failed. Blah blah. My brother. If it is whoever that is going to be there as president will not solve the issue of insecurity. Ordinary electricity we have not been able to solve. There's a foundational problem. Ordinary electricity we have not been able to solve. All these would have been coming since the head of states, the military regime, till now. We have not. So, don't you think there's a fundamental problem? Look at Abia State. Abia State. If you leave Abia State now, they will be generating their own light. If they have access to their resources, if states start controlling their resources, some states will be having 24 hours light. They will now realize, okay, it is because we are joining one Nigeria. That is why we are not seeing the light. One Nigeria is set back to you. One Nigeria. Look how Tinubu is being disgraced. His politics side, he will play the politics side. But trying to, they say, price of fuel is getting to 1,100 naira. 1,100 naira. And some stupid people will tell us that it is because of what is happening in the international market. It is the thing that is even happening in the international market that should make us even have more money. Our exchange rate is going down. Buhari and co, they use our resources to borrow money upfront. So any better thing that is coming for us, they don't use our future borrow money. These are the people we are sharing the same country with. Them don't use our future borrow money. Buhari and his gang of people. Just look at. Tinubu is a failure when it comes to governance. A failure when it comes to governance. He cannot. P2B gets there, he may try his best, but these people, the powers that be, will sabotage his government. I'm telling you, it is even becoming worse and worse now. They are gaining. Imagine in your own country, you are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Non-state actors will kidnap your people and do a video and slaughter your people continuously. They are killing your soldiers. They have killed like 100 continuously. Do you know what it is? What would you do differently as a president? You don't know the politics that is involved in all of this. You don't know. See, Tinubu negotiated for that power, and there are so many compromises he made. He's just waiting for second term. And if he does not focus on restructuring Nigeria, we are going to come for him. Because that's the only thing he can do for Southerners, restructuring the country. We are not concerned about whether he's going to. We know that he and his people, they are greedy. They don't think about the people. The people are not their priority. They are thinking on how the people can serve them and their empire. They're not thinking about they don't put the people first. They put themselves first and their boys and their allies first. That's not good governance. So I'm not even concerned about whether it's going to bring good governance. That will not concern me. My own is that you should restructure this country from these blood-sucking people. Every time you see people, they practice Islam in the south, in the southwest. Why is the Islam of the southwest different from the ones in the north? Yorubas are Muslims. In Yoruba land, we have Yorubas, Muslims are more than Yoruba Christians. But here you don't see all this extremism. They live in peace and harmony. Where you see extremism is when they are importing all this Fulani kind of doctrine. Some of them are in Ibadan. All this Ilekewu that's been sponsored by Iran and all these extremists because of dollars. They use dollars to capture their. That's the only thing. They are importing strange Islamic doctrines into Yoruba land. The Fulani will not tell us that they are the custodians of Islam. Even the custodians of Islam, they're not behaving like this. So as it stands, there's nothing we need to see. It is time we need to be serious with what you're saying. We can discuss politics. P2B, Atiku, Tinubu and co. You know what I'm going for Southern presidency is because of all this. We can discuss what people are doing. I've looked at it from beginning to end. What have we gained from one Nigeria? What have we gained from one Nigeria? These are the questions begging for answers. We have literally gained nothing. Nothing to write home about with this one Nigeria. And you are wasting your time doing 40 days prayer and fasting saying that Nigeria will get better. And some people have been praying and praying, and the Nigeria has not even Nigeria has not even got better. They don't die, leave Nigeria. Some people have said I will be Nigeria's president. God has ordained me to make the country better. But yet it is getting worse and worse. These are the last days. The Bible talked about the last days. And so if we don't take it up on ourselves in South, because I see a lot of people, a lot of our youths in the southern part of this country, they don't understand what is going on. They're just doing their normal cruise on TikTok. They don't understand what is going on. Look at Afghanistan. After the Taliban took over, they stopped women from going to school, stopped women from speaking, stopped women from even coming outside. Those women, they never knew. Now, so it will happen in Kano State now. You know, we have our youth in the south. When they start bringing all those their extremist ideologies in the south, when during Ramadan, and they will ban people from eating outside. They will introduce all those their source. They will go to institutions, start introducing all those their Islamic rules and doctrines on non-Christians, the way they are doing in northern Nigeria. And when it happens, your eye go clear. When it happens, after killing, putting fear in you, because that's how they operate. They first put fear in you, and that fear start tormenting you. When you see them, you run away. When they tell you to do something, you do something because of the fear they have registered in you. The reason why they put all these videos outside is to make sure that they instill that they make you afraid. That's why they put all these videos outside. If not, there's no need now. There's no need. So as it stands today, northern Nigeria will never get better. Northern Nigeria will still remain the way as it is, or even get worse. I'm saying, hundreds of Tinubu will not stop insecurity. Hundreds of Tinubu. The only thing you can do is to restructure the country. If you think you need good governance, let the South focus on themselves and start implementing what they can implement. Start practicing the good governance on themselves in southern Nigeria. If you want good governance for Nigeria, you'll be wasting resources. We have spent, for God's sake, trillions upon trillions of naira fighting banditry, and it's not stopping anytime soon. We have lost sons and daughters, fathers. Families have been decimated. Families have been mourning for years because of these guys. So you want us to waste our time. Tinubu to 2027, will they like it or not? Tinubu wins 2027. Because I know that P2P is going to play second fiddle. 2027. If not, Nigeria will cease to be the Nigeria that they think it is. They will see another side of people. If not me, okay, let's just watch. You know, some people believe that, what is this guy saying? If Tinubu does not, if a southern president does not return as president, come 2027, you will see what will happen. You will see what will happen. This is not a threat. This is reality. See, we are bringing reality to... May God help Nigerians.
Boko Haram attacked Nigerian military base. 4 different military bases in Borno State. 4 different military bases. 4 different ones. Between the hours of 10 o'clock p.m. till 3 o'clock a.m. They wreak havoc on the Nigerian armies. They unalived them in numbers. Took away their ammunitions and burnt military cars. Yes, Nigerian army retaliated, but they killed so many of Nigerian army. In Katsina State, Boko Haram also attacked a village in Katsina and they vowed to rename the village. Boko Haram is now acting in the place of Oswil Akpabio. Boko Haram are now the Senate. They are now vowing to rename the name of the community after they've done peace deal with them. After peace deal. Isn't also the video of Nigerian armies circulating how they were hit by Boko Haram in Sambisa forest? They unalived them in their numbers. In the past 24 to 48 hours, Boko Haram have unalived Nigerian armies in their numbers. The one in Sambisa forest, their body was just littered on the floor like merry chicken. And we have a president. President Bola Tinubu would always be remembered as a very big mistake to Nigeria. Mona, no worry. Time will tell. Very soon, yeah, history will always remember President Bola Tinubu as a trauma, as an emblem of trauma to Nigerians. President Bola Tinubu will be remembered as a traumatic event that happened to a reasonable and sensible Nigerian youths. We are not safe in the city. We are not safe outside the city. People in Katsina, Borno State, they are not safe. Even in their own houses, they are not safe. Kwara State, they are not safe. But we still have a president. Are we actually being led by a living president or a quiet president? Is President Bola Tinubu still alive? Do we still have a president in Nigeria or in Dongpai? Because the way it's looking is like we have a quiet president in Asorok. It's a shame. What you people care about is reclaiming power in 2027. Whereas the people you are governing, the people you are ruling, the whole place is turning to a pool of blood. The history will always remember this regime, yeah, as a traumatic event. The worst thing ever in the history of Nigeria. It's a shame.
Concerning Borno attack by Boko Haram that took the lives of many Nigerian soldiers, President Bola Tinubu is telling us not to live in fear. President Tinubu is telling Nigerians not to live in fear. Sometimes I ask myself, these Nigerian politicians, the current politicians, are they vampires that they need to suck or drink the blood of innocent Nigerians for them to remain alive and healthy? Because I don't understand it. Before now, when we hear of our servicemen, personnel being unalive, it's like a taboo. even when Nigerians buy by any means, it's like a taboo. It's something we are not used to. We will cry, we will mourn, we will grieve and send our love and sympathy and empathy to the family and to the people involved. But all of a sudden, we are becoming used to these things. We see the buying of people like it's becoming a norm. We casually leave comments like, now wow, now God go help us. So, like, we don't feel anything anymore when people buy in Nigeria. Imagine Boko Haram. They buyed 40 Nigerian soldiers, including high-rank personnel. Like it's norm. We see it like it's a normal thing. Like this Nigerian wicked politicians keep on sacrificing Nigerians. It's like, I'm beginning to think, is this some sort of, I don't want to say spirituality because it's not, but I'm beginning to question it. Like everything I watched in Nollywood, early days of Nollywood, early 2000s and all that, I'm beginning to ask, could it be real? Because I don't understand this in a situation that Nigerian soldiers have been unalived like chicken. And the president of that country is urging Nigerians not to live in fear. What are you talking about? And they are defending these things. Only this year alone, at least more than 500 Nigerians, including civilians and Nigerian soldiers, have been unalived by this T group. Only this year alone. More than 500. And I'm not talking about the ones that they kidnapped, right? These are the people that have been unalived. What is going on? How have we become a mirror that does not reflect? How have we lost touch for humanity that the buying of a fellow human being doesn't move us? We don't feel anything anymore because we are so used to it. What has happened to us? What kind of damage has President Bola Tinubu's regime caused to us Nigerians? Like, I really feel sorry for Nigerian soldiers. I genuinely feel sorry for them. What these people have to go through every day. What is the matter? Like, you city boy supporters, you see this in as norm? Is this actually normal?